EJ Spark here with another top 10 video, and today for you, I'm counting down Pusha T's top 10 songs of all time. This does not include Clipse songs at all, it only includes songs from Pusha T's solo works. Obviously, with the release of It's Almost Dry, I wanted to do this top 10 list. As always, music is subjective. I know everyone's opinion will be different, but this is the top 10 list that I put together that I definitely think is best. And right before we get started, please subscribe to the channel if you love talking music, making music just as much as I do. I'm so close to 1,000 subs. I would appreciate it greatly. So let's get this top 10 countdown started. The top 10 best Pusha T songs of all time. At number 10, I had to put Only You Could Tell It featuring Wale off of his Wrath of Caine mixtape. I do in general think this is one of the most underrated mixtapes of all time, so I had to put my favorite song from this tape on this list. I absolutely love the production on this track, and I love when tracks have high-pitched voices in the instrumental because it does provide that emotional, nostalgic vibe. The message of the hook is really cool. Obviously, it's saying only you can tell your own story. Everyone has their own unique story, and Pusha T and Wale tell their stories in their respective verses, and it's just a very smooth track. At number 9, I have Trouble on My Mind featuring Tyler, the Creator off of Fear of God 2. This really is a Pusha T classic, and I would say this really was his first solo bigger hit. It was on the Project X soundtrack, and that definitely helped the song's numbers, and having it on that Project X soundtrack in that movie was just the perfect vibe for the song. Just a dirty, gritty track with Tyler, the Creator, spitting his goblin type shit on it. It's a dope song that definitely makes you want to get into something. At number 8, I am going to put Dreamin' of the Past featuring Kanye West off of It's Almost Dry. Now look, I know this is a newer song, right? It just came out, but this track, in my opinion, is really incredible. The sampling that Ye does in this production is absolutely legendary. It really does remind me of the College Dropout days. So when you have Pusha T spitting 3 verses plus some hooks on a College Dropout type beat that's so soulful, it makes for an amazing all-around song. And I know Ye only has about 6 bars on the track, but it definitely gives it a nice touch. So far, even though the album's only been out for about 4 days now, this is the track I just go back to the most. I just love it. It's so soulful and it's so hype, and I love Kanye, so all around, I definitely thought this song deserved to be on this list. At number 7, I actually have 2 songs here, and those are Untouchable and MPA featuring Kanye, A$AP Rocky, and The Dream off of King Push, Darkest Before Dawn. Admittedly, I put these 2 songs in this spot just because I really couldn't decide between the 2. Lyrically, I think both of these tracks are top tier Pusha T penmanship. I think personally, I love MPA just a pinch more because I do love the Ye hook, the A$AP Rocky vocals, and the Dream vocals in this track. And I do love the theme of the song about vices and how our vices control us. However, I do love the production and the lyricism in Untouchable because that Biggie Smalls sample is just so fire. Coming in at number 6, I have Diet Coke off of It's Almost Dry. This was the lead single of the album, and actually the more I listen to this track, the more I thoroughly enjoy it. This track is great from the productions to the lyrics, such a great storytelling song from Pusha T. The beat is also reminiscent of the early 2000s, and that's because this beat was actually produced in the early 2000s, I believe around 04, so it gives that really nostalgic vibe to the instrumental of this track. All right, it's top 5 time, and at number 5, I have 40 Acres featuring The Dream off of My Name Is My Name. This song is criminally underrated. I love this song so much because it's eerie yet inspirational. The Dream provides an amazing hook, and Pusha T's 2 verses are legendary. The Dream singing I'd Rather Die Than Go Home is perfectly haunting. And obviously this song references the 40 Acres and a Mule Order. Pusha not only raps about the dope game, but he also adds in some personal experiences and troubles that he's had to get through in his past. And I just think it's really, really cool to see this side outside of Pusha T. So for those facts, I had to put 40 Acres at number 5. At number 4, I have Comeback Baby off of Daytona. I think even after It's Almost Dry came out, I still think most Pusha T fans might think Daytona is his best album of all time, but we'll have to let It's Almost Dry marinate a little bit longer. But with that being said, this Kanye West produced track on Daytona is absolutely incredible. Obviously, it's Ye, so the sampling is going to be top tier. And this is some of the best rapping that Pusha T has ever done, but of course it is. It's on Daytona. Once again, with the recurring theme of selling dope, Pusha makes it sound luxurious as he talks about the money he makes and what he does with that money. So I absolutely love the instrumental on this track. I had to put it at number 4. Coming in at number 3, I have The Games We Play, also off of Daytona. This is pretty much the same theme and stylistically very similar to Comeback Baby. I just think it has a bit better beat and the delivery from Pusha is just a smidge better, which makes it sonically just a little bit better to listen to, I think. But definitely, I think these two tracks could definitely be interchanged between each other on the list. So coming in at number 2, I have Numbers on the Board off of My Name Is My Name. This was produced by Don Cannon and Kanye West, and this is a Pusha T staple. This is a song for hip-hop heads completely. The beat is stripped down just enough for Pusha T to show off his pen the way he does. This track is full of amazing wordplay and entendres, and if that is something you love in hip-hop, then this song is definitely for you. And coming in at number 1, the best Pusha T song of all time, I have Nostalgia featuring Kendrick Lamar off of My Name Is My Name. For me personally, this is not really a debate. This is Pusha T's best solo track. First off, the pun of nostalgia and nostalgia is just genius. You have Push talking about selling dope and just being right in the dope game. And then you have Kendrick Lamar talking about how the dope game influenced his father and his family, and the contrast between the two verses is absolutely incredible. The song all around is just amazing. The beat and the production is just nasty. And this is one of Kendrick Lamar's best features I've ever heard. His delivery in this sets the tone and the mood of the song perfectly. I mean, you have Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar together on one track. It really is a dream collab. And I would love for them to collab on another track. This is also one of Pusha T's best verses he's ever come out with. And I think having Kendrick Lamar on a track, he really knew he also had to step his game up. Even though this was so long ago, everyone knew Kendrick Lamar was going to be one of the best rappers out there. This song is just nasty and amazing all around and in every aspect. So for me, it's easily number 1. But what did you think of this list? What would you take out? What would you put in? Or what would you just switch around? Or what would you keep? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you so much for coming by. As always, once again, hit a like if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. We're so close to that 1K subs. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at EJSpark1. And as always, you know what it is. It's peace, love. I love s'mores. EJ out.